Hey guys, this is Kevin. Checking in post cardio. Let me make sure I can. I'm recording. Yeah, I am. Okay. So just got done. I did about an hour cardio. It was kind of like off and on, running, stopping, trying to test my shoes. Because I've been having like problems with my heel. So what I did is I took all my shoes. I got the Mizzuno. What it is, Wave Paradox. I got these Nike Lunar Glide 5s. I got the Nike Lunar Glide 6. And then I got the Pure Cadence from Brooks. And I got Lunar Glide 4s. So what I did is I started in those. Those are my newest. And I've been having problems. Let's see if I can show you. I've been having problems with my foot right here. Like right in here, in my heel. Like if I push there right now, it's kind of tender. It's not that bad right now, but so started in those shoes, the Lunar Glide 6, and miserable. So it flared up right away. I think I did a warm up. I walked for about 4 minutes, and then after walking, I started running. I think I ran about 4 minutes or so. Those things were just kind of really not working for me. So then I switched over to the Brooks, and nothing really improved there. So I was like, okay, what do I do? So then I switched to my old Lunar Glide 4s, and those things worked perfect. No problems. The pain went away. I ran for about 20 minutes in them. No problems. No heel issue. It kind of just subsided after I kind of got in those and like really just kind of warmed up a little bit more and got my foot like kind of used to the stride in those shoes. Perfect, no problem. So I'm like, okay, let me get off of those. Let me try something else. So I went over to the Paradox, and it wasn't as bad. These shoes are a lot heavier, so it was like I had like lead weights on the bottom of my feet. So I didn't really have the heel. Like kind of felt a little tender. Like I noticed it, but there wasn't pain like they were in those. It was just I noticed it a little bit, and then kind of as I started going and was striding in them, I ran for about 5 minutes in these, and I didn't really have that much of a problem. So then I went back to then I went to these, did about 5 minutes in the Lunar Glide 5s. Wasn't so bad. It was improved. It was improved from those. I still think those were the best. So just to kind of be fair, I went back into those, the 6s, the newer shoes. And yeah, it kind of just seemed like the shoe pushes on my heel a little bit. So it's got this dynamic support around the heel. And I think it pushes on there and kind of maybe causes a little bit of a, like, I don't know, like a nerve problem or something. So I gave it a fair shake again. I did about 3 or 4 minutes, and I wasn't too comfortable. So I was like, let me try these again. Went back in those. It felt like I could run all day. So my old rickety shoes with no tread, like see the tread's all worn off. And the only downside to these is where I think right here, basically, you feel it when you're running. It feels like a flat spot. So I don't know what the hell to do. Obviously the new Nikes don't work. I think these really just don't work because I gained weight, and it has like a heel drop and everything, and it's just not working for me right now. So, and I maybe because I went from those to those, I just kind of was still nervous, so it might have been a little bit more mental. So I'll give these another shot. I'm gonna avoid running in those, the Nike Lunar Glide 6s. I'm gonna have to try and go back. I'm going to have to try and go back to the running store when I get a little extra cash, which I don't have right now. And maybe try going back into, maybe I could still get some Nike Lunar Glide 4s. I'll look on like Amazon or something. If I can get those, maybe I'll just get a pair of those. I could probably get them for really cheap because they're like 2 models back. So if there's any floating around in my size, maybe I'll get lucky. If not, I may have to just go over to the running store and try, like I did when I originally started running. I guess it was like 4 or 5 years ago now. the first shoe I ran in were Asics 2130s. And those things were great. And then I hate these shoe manufacturers because they keep like moving the models up. So they went from the 2130 to the 2140 to the 2150 to 2160, you know, so on and so forth. 2130 is great. 2140s, they weren't horrible. But then when they went to the 2150s, I had nothing but problems. So that's when I started switching around. And from there I went to the Mizzuno Wave Nirvanas. And those were great. I ran like a whole winter in them. Did a couple of good half marathons in them. The shoes held up pretty well. That's why I tried these Paradox again after going through a cycle of Nikes. Because I went, before I got those, the Lunar Glides, I was doing Nike Lunar Elites. So I did Nike Lunar Elite. I actually had 2 pairs of the same exact shoe. And I just cycled them. I almost wore them for a year. Those things were awesome. And then from there I went to the Nike Lunar, what the heck was it called? Some other Nike Lunar. It was like the high-end Nike Lunar things. The Nike Lunar Mooners. I don't know what the hell they were. Whatever. So I went to those and they were just expensive and I didn't like them. So I think I returned them and I got these. And these things are great. These things are the best shoes, I think. Other than those Nike Lunar Elites. Those things are great, great shoes, and I hate it. They discontinued them altogether, and it was upsetting. But I went into the Lunar Glides, and these Lunar Glides were great. And then I switched to those, and I didn't care for them quite as much. And then that's when I started to really have an injury. I actually injured myself, hurt my ankle. I stepped into like kind of banged my heel into an air compressor, and it really kind of took me out for a while. So it was kind of during those and then the air compressor thing. So then I tried to go up to the next model, and obviously those things are the worst things I've ever had. So that's where I'm at. So I'm trying to get my running face on for this season. I want to get that going again. But I've actually been enjoying going to the gym a lot. I've been doing a lot of weight training, not so much cardio. I've been doing, a day of upper body, and then it's kind of been messed up because my schedule is really weird, and I haven't been able to be consistent with the way I want to be, because I have to keep changing my schedule up and just doing different things. So what I'll do is I'll typically go in, do my upper body, and then the next day I usually take off, and then the following day I'll do a lower, and then the next day maybe squeeze some cardio in or something. It's just been like this hodgepodge. I've been trying to squeeze workouts in where I can, because between my schedule, my wife's schedule, and then getting the kids around and working and all the crazy things in life, it's just really difficult. So just trying to do the best I can. But when I go into the gym, I actually really enjoy it. Sometimes I don't enjoy making the effort to get there, but once I get in there and actually do the workout, I really feel pretty great. I'm really starting to make some strides with doing deadlifts and squats and stuff like that. My weight's increasing for that. I'm starting to get more comfortable doing it, and I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm getting some good strength. I can see some changes as far as body shape are concerned. But I really want to start incorporating a good amount of cardio, because I need to cut down the fat that's hanging on me. Because if I can get that down, then the body shape will look a lot better. I could definitely see, some definition in my arms and shoulders. My thighs are definitely seeming a lot thinner. And typically I don't really have heavier legs, but I am noticing with doing the weightlifting, I am noticing that they're trimming out and it's starting to get a little bit more shape, especially my thighs. So I'm excited about that. Just want to get the midsection kind of going and away. And I think getting the cardio going, and then I'm going to start kind of just tweaking the diet and starting to get on a really consistent path with that. I actually have to go up there today and kind of prepare my lunches and stuff for the week. So that's going to be my next chore for the day, for this Sunday. It kind of stinks. It's just nothing. I took a class at college this semester, or kind of, I don't know how they term them at our school. I think they do like quarters. But you could basically every month jump on another course at the school I'm at. It's kind of a majority online classes. Thomas Edison State College. It's in New Jersey, and I think they do have classes where you can go to them, but primarily it's for adults continuing education. But yeah, you can jump on every month. Like, so I started this class in March, and it goes through till the end of May. But if I wanted to, like the beginning of April, I could start a class. The beginning of May, I could start a class, and you could kind of just pile them on, so that you're kind of overlapping everything. I'm not doing that because it takes a lot of time to write all these stinking papers that I'm writing. But yeah, it's trying to find the time to do all this has been the most difficult thing, and it's just a work in progress. So I hope everybody else is doing good, well, awesome, and that's my check-in for now. Hopefully I can get maybe some gym footage and some other things going on. Just looking at my mug all the time isn't the most fun, I can understand. So I hope everybody's doing well, like I said, and I'll catch you later. Bye.